Have you ever wondered why God has so many different names in the Bible? Each name tells us something special about who God is. They are like clues that help us understand His amazing power, love, kindness, and care for His children. Today, let's go on an exciting journey and discover some of God's wonderful names. The first name is Elohim, which means the powerful creator. Before there were mountains, oceans, animals, or people, there was God. Then God spoke, and the universe came into existence. The sun began to shine, stars filled the night sky, birds flew through the air, and fish swam in the sea. Everything we see was created by Elohim. Whenever you look at a beautiful sunset, a colorful flower, or the stars above, remember that God made it all. Another name of God is Yahweh, which means I am. Long ago, Moses saw a bush that was on fire but was not burning up. God spoke to Moses from the bush and revealed this special name. Yahweh reminds us that God has always existed. He never had a beginning, and He will never have an end. He was there before the world began, and He will always be with us. Next is El Shaddai, which means God Almighty. This name reminds us that nothing is impossible for God. Abraham and Sarah were very old when God promised they would have a son. It seemed impossible, but God kept His promise. El Shaddai teaches us that God's power is greater than any problem we face. Another beautiful name is Jehovah Jireh, meaning the Lord will provide. God knows exactly what His children need. He provides food for the birds, water for the animals, and blessings for His people. Just as He provided for Abraham, He also provides for us every day. We can trust Jehovah Jireh because He always cares for His children. God is also called Jehovah Rapha, which means the Lord who heals. Throughout the Bible, Jesus healed many people who were sick and hurting. He gave hope to those who felt forgotten. Jehovah Rapha reminds us that God cares about our pain and brings comfort when we are sad, afraid, or hurting. Another special name is Jehovah Shalom, meaning the Lord is peace. One day, Jesus and His disciples were caught in a terrible storm. The waves crashed against their boat, and everyone was afraid. But Jesus spoke and said, "Peace, be still." Immediately, the storm became calm. Jehovah Shalom reminds us that God can bring peace to our hearts even when life feels scary or uncertain. God is also known as Jehovah Rohi, meaning the Lord my shepherd. A shepherd guides, protects, and cares for his sheep. In the same way, God watches over us. He guides us when we are confused, protects us when we are afraid, and helps us every day. We can trust Him to lead us in the right direction. Finally, one of the most wonderful names of all is Immanuel, which means God with us. This name was given to Jesus. God loved the world so much that He came to live among His people. Jesus showed God's love through His words and actions. Immanuel reminds us that we are never alone because God is always with us. Every name of God reveals something wonderful about His character. Elohim is our creator. Yahweh is the eternal one. El Shaddai is God Almighty. Jehovah Jireh is our provider. Jehovah Rapha is our healer. Jehovah Shalom is our peace. Jehovah Rohi is our shepherd. And Immanuel is God with us. No matter what happens in life, we can trust God. He loves us, cares for us, protects us, and stays with us wherever we go. And that's why the different names of God are so special. They remind us of just how amazing He truly is.